Yes,
We're
now we're
live.
live.
We're
All
live.
right. How crazy.
Let me post this on my community page. I should have done that earlier.
All good.
So, how are you doing? Can't believe it's
I'm
been
s-
a little over a month, actually.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I think we just kicked off on YouTube over here, so that should be
Yay.
going. I'm confusing myself with multiple screens here, but I'm gonna have to look. I get stuff. I don't know. I'm
All
gonna have
right.
to look away in order to see the computer. There we go.
You're good. Hey, Ella.
Ella, if you've waited this long, thank you for staying with us.
Hopefully, she's still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Ella's channel. I'm actually gonna do an auction with her at the end of next month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That'll be good. The end of October.
yeah, I think the 26th maybe. Hey,
Right,
Victor,
Virginia?
Virginia, how are you?
He looks great, doesn't he?
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm almost 70 pounds down.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. He's doing great, Virginia.
it's been a
So good.
lot of. Heather's watching too. She just messaged me.
Hey, Heather.
She doesn't comment. She shows she's watching under our YouTube channel, so
Oh, that's why she doesn't comment. I
yeah.
get it. I
She
get it.
says you don't have to say that though.
Oh,
She said hello. So yeah, we'll wait another. There's Kathy.
right,
Kathy's
Kathy?
joining. Thank
He does
you.
look amazing.
It's amazing what happens when I shave my face and don't show it on YouTube for a long time.
You can
So
definitely tell. Hey, Kathy.
welcome in, welcome in. I'm sitting here in my office. I've not shown my office. I have the camera geared so you don't see all of my boxes and everything over here.
Mine normally looks like
Yeah,
that too. Aw, thank you, Kathy.
she sure does. I have I've been I used to do auctions with Tania like regularly, and that was before I got into, well, before I found out. I already knew, but before the doctor said, "Hey, by the way, you have really bad diabetes," and I had to pay attention and change everything. So I stopped doing all those auctions. But in the before that ended, I told Tania, I'm like, when the next time you guys see me, my office is gonna be clean, and so they must think I'm just a liar, or they think I just dropped out of auctions because I couldn't clean my office, which
Aw,
some of that
kind
might
of
be.
half and
Yeah.
half.
Heather says we never painted in this office, and the drapes are original for the house, and all of that. For 10 years we've
Oh,
been here.
you know what, Heather? Our last house, we lived in our last house. We owned it for 17 years before we sold it. We never paint. Well, my husband repainted the kitchen, but we never repainted. The drapes were still the same. Everything as far as like that type of stuff was still the same. I like it. Why fix it? You know, if it's working, why fix it?
We never really used this room. That's what Heather just said. We didn't use this room. Um, it was like a spare bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but my YouTube just went funny over here on this other screen.
Oh no.
I hope we're still there. I think we are. Anyways,
Hey,
um,
Jessica.
so hey Jessica. So we once I started working from home, I had to get in. It was COVID, so it was like, hey, you're working from home. So we did nothing. Um, and
I think everybody did nothing.
yeah,
I mean, I
exactly.
think that's how we all gained so much weight over the last 2 to 3 years. I mean, I can't believe it's coming up on 3 years.
It's wild. I
Can you believe
honestly didn't necessarily gain weight during COVID, which is surprising. Um, I've just been fat forever, but um, I uh, I tended to I lose some weight because we weren't going out. That was our
Oh, yeah.
biggest problem is we go out to eat all the time. Hey Jessica, sorry I didn't say hi real quick. And
Had to.
Virginia's noticing all of your minions. I saw them
Yep.
this morning.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see that one. They're up there. They're up there. That's only a small portion of them. I was like, I told Todd, I'm like, he was hauling boxes out. We were moving my inventory room and the guest room because my inventory room was the biggest room and the guest room was smaller. So now that my inventory is not as big, we were moving them back and forth. We were swapping them. And I told Todd, I'm like, I got minions out the yin yang. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of them. I got way too many of them. For a grown adult to have that many minions.
I don't know if you can see. I have an Olaf. Yeah, I do. I have an Olaf up there,
Oh yeah,
right
I
there.
do see him.
And
And
then I have a
is that
Miss
a
Piggy and a
oh
Kermit
wow.
and a Fozzie, the Christmas ones from when I was a kid.
Oh
They
wow.
weren't from when I was a kid, but I mean they were, but they weren't mine. They were
Right,
somebody
right.
else's. I got them. I think Rhonda may have sent them to
Aw.
me. I'm not sure. And then there's a family picture of my family.
Aw.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt. Anyways, I said I wasn't going to show my messy room.
In one of our hallways, and I know our discussion is not about our life, but
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
waiting on people to get here, so we're talking. But in one of our hallways, the hallway where our guest room is, we're gonna fill that up. Baxter. We're gonna use that as all of our pictures, like my mom and dad,
Oh, there you
Todd's
go.
mom and dad, our kids, their
Yeah,
significant others, all of that. We're putting that down that room or that hallway. We're
nice.
making it the. And then we bought this welcome sign, and I was gonna put it like at the end of the hallway as you're walking towards it. You could see it. It says "Welcome to our house," I think. But
Right.
instead, we're putting that in the guest bedroom, and we're gonna fill it with welcome type decorations for the guest bedroom.
Nice.
So it's going to look amazing once we're finished with it.
I had to bring the YouTube back up because if people show up that I don't have wrenched,
Oh, yeah, you'll need that.
yeah. So I'm looking at another screen. Sorry, guys.
Eventually, when we get the whole house done, I will take you guys on a tour. I don't want to do it until it's all completed,
Sure, sure.
But
All right. Well, I don't know how many we're gonna have show up. I know it's light crowd, but that's all right. Um, how have you been doing? I know that you have some new stuff going on
I,
and some
hold on,
changes.
I do. I do. I've completely I'm not, well, I mean, I still have some of the Optavia stuff, but I'm not following their plan right now. I stopped my auto ship. My husband is still on it. He's still losing
Okay.
weight with Optavia, and it is a great program. It's just very expensive. We were
Sure.
spending a butt ton of money because me, my
Yeah.
daughter, and my husband were all on it. So you think about, I mean, that was a lot of money each month. So this
Yeah.
new thing that I'm doing is it's not actually a diet pill, but it's a supplement that you take. Hey, baby, I'm on live. But you can come over and kiss me. There's only 5 or 6 of us here.
Six.
Oh, I love you. He's such a look at that.
Aw.
He bought me some. Oh, these are beautiful. He bought
What a
me some
guy.
flowers. Here, I'll put them in water after I'm done. The vase thing is right on the
Way to go,
anyway,
Todd.
I don't even remember what I was saying. That was such a nice surprise.
Expensive. All
Yes,
of you on it.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've come to the realization that, well, I knew this when I was doing Optavia primary. Kathy says, "Hey Todd, give her a smackaroo." He's too embarrassed. But and we talked about this last month. Not one diet is good for everybody. Everybody can follow
Yeah.
their way of wanting to lose weight. And
Yeah.
these pills that I'm going to be marketing are to level out your leptin. I can't say it.
Yep.
Leptin
Leptin.
level.
Yep.
Leptin level. And the part of our gaining weight is our leptin levels are too high. Our brain is always and leptin is a hormone, you guys. Our brain is always telling us if it's too high that you're hungry. Go eat. Get something. You want something. You're snacky, whatever. And I feel like mine has been that since I had my first child. Because every single year I'm packing on the pounds. So anyway, I completely stopped Optavia. because I won't get my leptin pills for until the beginning of October because the company is in
Okay.
pre-launch. So I stopped them like a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. I
Okay.
stopped the diet, the Optavia, because I want to give this a true chance. I was going to do Optavia and then take the pills on top of it, but then people will be like, well, Victoria, how are you losing the weight? Optavia or the pills?
Right.
So I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to have any, it's going to be a even course. And since I stopped doing Optavia, I've gained 4 or 5 pounds. So that
Yeah.
tells me that I would have had to have eaten Optavia the rest of my life. I don't want to eat bars and shakes the rest of my life. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's me. How about you? What's new with you?
Yeah, but I think that's the same for a lot of people. So I haven't stopped eating the way that I eat. I think in concept, you and I were eating on a very similar way, anyways.
Right.
Um, so as far as no sugar, no carb, or low
Very
carb
low.
kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? So I know that when I stop eating this way, there's going to be
Right. When you introduce
uh,
those carbs and stuff
yeah,
back. Yeah.
what do you call that? There's going to need to be a calibration that takes place so
Right.
that I don't um, just I've heard some people say like, oh well, you need to be careful because all of your hunger cravings are going to come back. I'm like you think I'm not hungry now? Like, come
Right.
on now.
Right. You still
uh,
have cravings no matter what
yeah,
plan you're following.
yeah. It's a matter of really changing your mind. Um, Debbie is not new here.
Debbie.
um, it's a matter of changing your mind um, so that you react. Like, I mean, one day, and I might have said this before. Um, I It was like the beginning of the summer, and I wanted soft serve ice cream with sprinkles so bad, and that was the first time I had a craving like that I could not shake.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
So and Heather, she is like super supportive of me. She's definitely not like, um, you
Knocking it
know,
out of your hand.
no, no, but
I'm teasing. I'm so teasing.
no, but she's just like, well, go get the ice cream. Like you're doing great. And I was like, wow, I need to get blood work next week, and I'm not gonna do it. And I ended up drinking an iced coffee, which is a bulletproof brand cold brew with some
Hmm.
heavy cream and some ice, and that 100% satisfied um,
Really?
my craving because it was lightly sweetened with stevia, which would not spike my blood sugar, but it fixed it for me. And I saw here Jessica mentioned I wouldn't go on a diet because I love my chocolate too much. If anybody knows me, they 100% know I love chocolate. My
Hmm.
father, my father bought my mom this bear when we were kids, and you squeeze his hand or whatever, and he said, "I love chocolate," and like that's me. Like I
Hmm.
love chocolate. Um, but I found a chocolate that I can have. Um, it's a cheat on my way of eating, but it does not affect my blood sugar.
That's
And
good.
I just know how to control it. So I eat, 5 little pieces of it at a time,
You were
and
telling me about that. Yeah. It's great.
it fixes. Like after I eat a dinner or something, like like, well, what do you have for dessert? Well, if I got it in the refrigerator, I go get a few pieces of that chocolate.
Yeah.
Um, that's just how I do it. But wait a second. Okay, so where I'm at, I'm still on plan. I literally, as far as cheating goes, cheating for me is like, um, I sometimes ready for it. I go to Cheesecake Factory after church with Heather, and I order an omelet,
Hmm.
and I cheat by instead of having toast and potatoes, I eat a Caesar salad with light dressing.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds really good.
So that's cheating. That's carbs, and I don't gain from that. So I mean, it's okay. My numbers are all still good. Since you and I have talked, well, even before when you and I were on last time,
Yeah.
really wasn't out about it, but I got furloughed from my job. Heather says
Oh,
no croutons. I did not eat any croutons on my toast.
oh, good job.
Um, I I got furloughed from my job, and so um, many know that the pro of me taking this job was the health insurance. And
Yes.
so um, now I've been picked up by another company, and my company held on to my health insurance benefits through the end of this
Yes.
month.
Yes. That's
So,
good.
so yeah,
What about
everything is.
after this month?
I can get health insurance through the agency I'm working for.
Oh, good.
Um,
Good.
so, so nothing is gonna stop. I'm gonna
Good.
stay focused on it. The only thing that might change is, I haven't really had to pay for blood work. It's been covered, and so, that's. But my numbers are all phenomenal still. Um,
Good.
I do not weigh myself every day. I did that in the beginning. I can't.
It
It
can get
literally
disheartening,
drives
right?
me crazy.
Yep. Up
Um,
0.2, down 0.2,
yes,
up 0.4, down 1 pound. I mean,
yes,
it really does drive me crazy too. And that's what
yeah.
Optavia told us to do, weigh ourselves every single day. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
you're gonna lose it. Yeah. Heather weighs herself every day,
Oh
every
my
morning,
God.
every morning. That poor girl. Heather said same when you said Optavia tells you to do every day. So she does, and Heather eats good, but she is not as committed as far as no sugar, no carb, no cheats as I
Right.
am. And so sometimes she'll cheat and then she'll lose weight. Other times, a couple days later, I always tell her, you'll lose weight tomorrow, but in 2 or 3 days, that's coming up. She says, I have missed a few days on weight, but she has that same up and down. So
Yeah.
she has been chasing this 1 pound for 18 days.
Oh no.
And she says, but they're not bad cheats. It's funny. I really need to teach her how to comment in here, or just encourage her to get on camera with me. Um,
Yeah. We'd love to
but
see you, Heather.
she um, she texted me this morning. I had to go to the car dealer, and she's like, "It took me 18 days to lose that 1 pound," and I loved the message she sent me. She's like, "You love that it took me 18 days?" I said, "No, I love that you got there."
Yes. Yes.
Like that's awesome. But she has that up and down. I probably do too. I just don't look at the scale
Right, right.
enough.
I think
Because
everybody does. I think it's normal. And it depends on what time of day you weigh yourself too. You weigh
yes,
yourself in the morning versus in the afternoon or the evening after you've ate all day and drank stuff all day, you're going to weigh more. So,
yes.
hey,
I
Larry,
have
drive
lost this
safely.
chat.
Everybody's talking. And I think that Jessica said bye. Bye, Jessica.
Bye, Jessica. So sorry, everyone. Catching up. Ice cream with Jimmy
Mm.
Sprinkles. Goodness gracious. My thing today, what was I telling Heather that sounded? Oh, I was driving home from the car dealer and I thought about Burger King breakfast. They have an iced coffee that tastes like chocolate milk to me. And I'm like, I mean, I haven't had it. It might not. I haven't had it in more than, probably a couple years.
Yeah, because
Um,
your tastes are going to change.
yeah. But I always thought we were talking about donuts on the way home because we have a place. It's a like a specialty donut place near us, and it's like out of this world.
Mm.
Um, and she goes online, she tortures herself. She looks at their Facebook page and she's like, they have the kind I want. They don't. And I'm like, every time I think about that, immediately afterwards, I'm like, that's gonna make me so sick. And so it goes away. I don't have
You're
an
not
issue with
used
it.
to it. You
Right.
guys, okay, I think I've been to my daughter's house since we talked last, since our last
Yes. Yes, you have.
thing. Oh my gosh, talk about so sick. The night before I left, me and my daughter, and I was still on plan at that time. I was still on plan with Optavia. I was doing good. But me and my daughter decided, we spent a Saturday together. I came home on Sunday. We decided, because we're both doing Optavia, or we're neither one of us are right now, but we decided we're going to go off plan and we're going to have whatever we want. We're just going to do like the old days where we would go get something to eat, or we went to Starbucks, we went out to eat for lunch, we went out to eat for supper. We got like, oh my gosh, I was so sick that
Oh,
night. I was so sick. Not like vomiting or anything. My stomach hurt. It hurt so bad. And I felt lethargic and I just felt like I had the flu almost.
yeah.
It is not good. I'm glad that you're not getting the donuts because if you think you're going to be sick, you probably would have been.
I got so mad, and Heather, if Heather was here, she could tell you. I got so mad. I went to Cheesecake Factory on Sunday morning. It's like been our like thing.
The
This,
on Sunday
this
stuff.
yeah, this time I got a like a bacon cheeseburger without anything,
Oh,
but
yum.
they had thick cut smoked bacon on top, and they put brown sugar on it. I was mad. I mean, like, it
Could
was a
you
little
eat
piece
it?
of bacon like this. No, I didn't eat it. Well, I ate it, but I brushed it off on my side of my plate. I'm like getting my napkin. Like it's like I got coronavirus on my plate or something like that. I was like freaking out, and um, so I get it all off. I'm wiping it with my napkin, and I eat the bacon, and I'm like, there was still brown sugar on that. I'm so disappointed in myself.
You should have
It
sent the
tasted
bacon
so
back and
sweet.
you should
I
have
know,
got
but I
it.
was starving.
Oh. Well, take the bacon off, start eating the burger while you're waiting
There
on
was
that bacon.
brown sugar on my burger.
Oh my gosh. I would have
Yes.
sent the whole thing back.
Yeah. I was so mad.
That's
There.
funny. Ah,
You.
she's texting. She said he didn't eat it all, left a small piece that was covered. Aw.
Hey, there she is. Adam Hartman.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I knew it was
Le,
her. It had to.
le,
She doesn't even have a wrench on your channel.
yeah.
You need to give her
That
a wrench.
that's a different a different
A different
YouTube
account.
channel. Yeah, exactly.
Oh. That's one of
Um
the things that I love about this new plan that I'm going to be doing is I mean, I have to eat healthy. Yes. I mean, I can't just have pizza and donuts every day, but as long as I eat healthy, I can eat whatever I want because I'm not on a diet. I'm taking a supplement that is making my leptin levels even, I love that. Adam is your tech guy. You're doing great.
yeah, I don't know I don't know how I will figure, my doctor when I was there the last time he was talking, basically we asked the question like what happens when he wants to start eating carbs and he's like I want to slowly start introducing. I honestly I don't mind eating this way. Like for lunch I
Yeah.
just had a couple cheeseburgers. I'm totally digging it. Hold on, Heather
Eventually,
sent
though,
me.
your body is going to need a little bit of healthy carbs.
Let me see what Heather just sent me. Hold on one second, sorry.
You're good.
Just click close, Heather. She got that notification that I told her that I made her a moderator, and she's like, I can't type
Oh,
now,
oh, okay, I see.
so you just have to close it. Um, so I think I'll probably. I told Heather after my birthday because right the goal's 40 pounds by 40. Um, I told her after my birthday I'm probably interested in kind of doing like keto type eating, um, 1 or 2 days a week, and see
Hmm.
how that goes. Um, because it's not impeding my life. I mean, last night we went out to Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner,
Oh,
and
nice.
and I ate chicken wings because they're fried in beef tallow, and I know what 1 or 2 sauces I'm allowed to have. I get
Mhm.
it on the side, and
Excuse me.
delicious. So
Perfect. Perfect.
so
Well, you're doing
um,
wonderful.
yeah, thank you, and I'm excited to see how this works out with you as you kind of move
Me
into this
too.
new plan.
I probably won't even have the pills. I probably won't even start taking the supplements until after our next monthly weight loss talk, because they're not even shipping them out. The company is in pre-launch, which means they're not
Yeah,
mailing anything out yet. We haven't even paid for them yet. We don't
yeah,
pay
yeah.
for them until like we pay for them and then they mail them out October 1st, right in that area. So I won't have any results the next time we talk, but I will, I can show you what they look like and all
Right.
that. So
Yeah, so then next time that we chat, so a month from now, I will have my official numbers because my birthday is 1 month and a day from right now.
oh,
So
is
I
it?
will, I
So
will
it's
be
the
40.
15th.
It's
Your
I'll
birthday
be
is the 15th of October?
yes.
That's my
Yep.
mom's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be 40 on the 15th of
I
October.
will be 40.
Wow.
Yep.
You got a good
So
birthday.
yeah.
Good
My
thing.
birthday's the 15th. My mother-in-law's birthday is the 18th, and her mother's birthday was the 17th.
Wow, that's a lot of birthdays right there in the
Yeah.
same family.
Larry says pizza and beer is the diet of champions.
Oh,
And
Larry.
Larry, that's why you have to adjust your insulin.
That's it. That's it, Larry. He's just teasing. I know he's
Yeah,
teasing because
yeah,
he really
yeah.
watches what he eats
He
normally.
does. Yeah, I see him.
He eats the low carb
Um,
or he drinks the low carb beers, and they don't have that much. I don't think they spike his sugar very much. Really,
Kathy
Kathy? Your
said,
grandma's birthday was October 17th. Wow.
um,
My go ahead.
no, go ahead. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I was going to say my cousin's birthday is October 11th, and my
Okay.
birthday, I've said this before, my birthday is November 11th. We were born in the very same hospital, and we were not related at the time I was born because I was adopted at 18 months. So isn't that
Okay.
weird? We weren't cousins at that time, but I mean,
That's
we are
cool.
now, of course. So
I
yeah.
have a cousin whose birthday is October 11th as well.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my golly. That's
She's
funny.
she's several years younger than I am. Um, but yeah. Um, yeah. So I'll have my 40 by 40 numbers at that point. So,
I can't
um,
wait to see them.
I made it, right? I know for sure I made it. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I have an extra large shirt on. Like I used to have a 4 extra large.
Wow. Look at you.
So
You're doing amazing.
I
So
was
good.
talking. I'm gonna be on Ella's channel, on the 26th, I think. And so she asked me, and I was like, well, I was like, maybe I'll try and sell some of my old clothes on there. And
Good idea.
she's like, well, I tried to do clothes before and it didn't really work. So maybe I have a nice mix of items. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, right now, literally my entire closet went onto a coat rack in my garage, um,
You know,
because they
another,
didn't fit.
but bigger sizes are really popular. Maybe try them on, oh, what's that thing? I've done a couple of auctions on it.
Whatnot.
Whatnot. Yeah. Try them on Whatnot and see.
Okay.
I started like when this actually is a little big on me, but I'm not ready to get rid of it yet because it's that pretty,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just love that. So anyway, but once the clothes are too big on me, I've started taking them out of my room and I wash them and then I put them in the closet in the guest room. And I've got
Okay.
about this, I don't know, there's probably about 10 or 15 items in there now. So once I get up maybe 30 items or so, I'm going to do a Whatnot with them. They're the
There you
bigger
go.
sizes. So you might try the same thing.
I probably should, because I did it on Facebook Marketplace. I did a garage sale, um, and Heather's gonna comment on this. I literally gave away my winter jacket, not thinking. I mean, it was brand new. I mean, it
You
wasn't
gave it
brand new,
away
but it
or
was.
you
No,
didn't
I
get
sold it
enough?
for $10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a 4X. It was from J.C. Penney. It was in great shape. But the way I looked at it was, you know what? This guy's got a jacket now. This lady's husband has a jacket for the
That's
winter,
true. And maybe they
and
couldn't afford the full price or even
yeah,
eBay prices. So yeah, that's true. That's a great way to look at it.
big clothes are
Exactly.
expensive. Also hard to find. So it'd be nice to sell them. It's true. So
Yeah, both. You should do a mixture of women's and men's, Heather stuff
that's not
and
a
your
bad
stuff.
idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we might. I have to like try and get registered with whatnot and figure that all out. But um, I
I can it's not like a, well, it's kind of a referral, but I can go in there and invite you.
I'm
They
on. I have a
You
whatnot,
have it. Okay, good, good, good. Okay.
but I didn't
Because
know
you
if I
can
had to
get
do
on
something.
easier or faster when somebody invites you. But if you're already on, then yeah. All you have to do is go set it up. Oh. You bless somebody. Think about it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Um, I I lost weight, and it seemed like it was like one day my clothes fit, and then the next day, because I wear basketball shorts all the time because I work from home,
Hmm.
and then I was wearing like other shorts at church because our church was outside in the park, and so it's like all of these things happen, and then there was a period of time while I was losing weight that we didn't really. I was just in basketball shorts and t-shirts because our dog had surgery, and so we stayed home for a long time, and so Um, I went to go put clothes on, and I'm like, I said, Heather, I don't have pants that fit.
Hey, you probably pulled them up. They went back down.
Yeah,
You pulled them up. They went back down.
yeah. And so I was like, I had to do. So we'll talk about the suicide thing. But anyways, a
Yeah.
neighbor of mine, her brother had committed suicide in November of last year,
Ooh.
and so the weather had gotten better, family had got in town, so they, because I'm ordained, an ordained pastor, they asked if I would do their graveside service, and so I'm
Aw.
like, absolutely. So I go look at my clothes. I didn't have dress clothes to wear,
Mm.
and so now Heather goes out garage selling and blesses me all the time. And so she had come home with some shirts, like button-up shirts, and when I tried them on, when she had originally brought them, they didn't fit me. They were still too tight.
Oh.
Um, and so when it came time for the funeral, I bought a pair of pants online from Kohl's. They got delivered like a couple days before the funeral, and then I put one of the shirts on she bought me, and it fit fine. And so for a little while, I had one pair of dress pants, and so I'm like, all right, so I know these will fit me. So we went to Kohl's or something, and I bought a couple pairs of shorts. Well,
Hmm.
now since that day, I'm two pant sizes, almost three pant sizes down from those.
Go to the Goodwill. That's where I've been going to
Those
get
places
pants.
are so expensive here.
Really, they're
Our
like
Goodwill, our
$6 to $8 a
Savers.
pair of jeans here.
I can go to Kohl's. I can go to Kohl's or J.C. Penney and buy brand new pants. Sometimes for the with coupons or whatever for the same price I can buy them at some of our
Oh
Savers.
yeah, then go there. Yeah, definitely.
So, but I bought several pairs of shorts in one size, and then they started falling off. So I bought several more in another size. They started falling off. So I bought several more in another size. And Heather's like, just stop, stop. She's like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get very much smaller than this. In my head, I'm like, there's no reason why these pants. I wear the same size. I was a fat kid in school. I mean, I was the fat kid.
Aw.
Everybody loved me, but I was a fat kid, and I wear the same size pants now as I wore in high school, and they're a little big on me. And I'm like,
Isn't
Heather,
that a great feeling?
it is, but I'm like, there's no way I'm going to the next size down. I mean, the last time I wore pants that big, I was in ninth grade. Like, it's not
You don't
happening.
know that. You've been proving yourself wrong. You keep
Yeah, I
saying
have
there's no
been.
way I'm going down. There's no. Yeah, you will. You will.
Thrift store time. I'm catching up. I'm sorry.
Donna.
Welcome in, Donna. Our thrift stores are expensive here. Best thing is to find.
That
Heather
stinks.
came home with a pair of shorts, basketball shorts. They were size medium, and I'm like, they're not even gonna fit me. Well, then I went garage selling with her, and there was two brand new pairs of shorts from Kohl's. They were like cargo sweatpantsy type
Mhm.
shorts, brand new, had tags and everything. They were size medium. So I came home. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try them on, and they fit me fine.
Look at
Like
that.
I probably wore a size medium in middle school. Like, so so she keeps buying like smaller and smaller clothes. I'm like, Heather, stop, stop.
But you're glad she does
Yeah, oh yeah.
because you need
Uh,
them.
Donna says, I am so kind of happy to shop in my closet now. Funny story. Heather has last night. She's coming out. She was doing like a fashion show. She has like her skinny clothes.
Uh
They
huh.
were in a bin at the bottom of her closet, and so she's like, these are like clothes she saved for when she lost weight. And
Right.
she's like, I lost my window to wear these. She's coming out and holding them like this. They're all too big on her. So
I love
she's
stories like that. I mean,
yeah,
it's just because you feel so happy, like euphoric. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure how to say it. It's like
euphoric. Yeah, yes,
yeah, it's like euphoric.
yep. I'll have to go back and watch the beginning. If you didn't miss much.
Safety pin in the waist, yes,
Yes, yes.
for a bit.
Yeah. And so I have enough clothes. I've always spent too much money and shopped too much anyways. Like I like a good sale um but so I just have to control myself so that I don't do it. Yes. Um so we're both getting skinnier. We have lots of extra skin. I tell Heather, I tell everybody I can now skydive safely without a parachute.
Gosh.
Euphoric. You're right. Euphoric.
Euphoric, yeah, euphoric. What did I say? I don't even know. Oh,
It's all good. Um, so yeah, Heather and I, I'm trying to go to the top to find that link
I have
there.
the skin too, Heather. It's going to get worse because when I get down to my actual weight, I may not even get down to what I want to get down to because the skin is going to be heavy, especially around my stomach. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments over here too. Donna, I hear you on that skin thing. If
Yeah.
I had my sleeves off, like I can, I mean I have been to the gym. I have. This is hard, but this is not.
I know mine either. Mine too. I mean, it's like wiggle, wiggle,
Yeah,
wiggle.
right, right. I tell Heather, I'm like, my arms have not looked, this chiseled ever.
You look very muscular. Very
Then I put my no sleeves on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm disgusting.
no, you're not. You look wonderful. Stop it.
So Heather and I, we were contacted by our neighbor across the street who, like I had mentioned, and nobody knows where I live, so I'm not
Right.
blowing anybody's
Yeah.
cover here. Anyways, her brother passed in November, and her family, her mom and her, were taking part in this walk. And the last time I did a 5K, I think Heather and I finished it in just under an hour, maybe. Um, and it was a long time ago. Um, the last 5K I was out, Heather and I were serving water at because that's easier for me to do.
Aw.
Um, but they'd asked us to donate for this for them for their walk, and so I saw Heather. It's October 1st is the walk, and I said to Heather, I'm like, I think I just want to sign up and do this, and then I just signed up and for us to do it, and didn't wait for Heather to. Like
You
that's how
didn't
I
tell her
am.
first.
I'm very like reactive. I'm like, oh yeah. Um,
Better to ask
so
forgiveness than permission, right?
uh, not always, but yes, that's how I act. So I got us signed up because I'm like, you know what, I can raise money. So rather than me give you $25 or $50 or whatever, yes, we are working out, Donna. We go to the gym almost every day. Um,
I knew
we've
you went to the
gotten
gym because I've seen your pictures, but
Yeah,
I think
we've
on
gotten a little
Facebook,
lax.
yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten a little lax. We've missed usually like before it was like 7 days a week. Now for sure we're probably not going to go on Saturday or Sunday. But we got to get back into it. But yeah, we try to go every day. We haven't gone this morning because I had to go to the car dealer. So when we're done here, we're going to the gym. Um,
Before you, let me interrupt because
yeah,
this
yeah,
is pertaining to that. The new company, which actually me and Don are both doing it, the new company, we have daily exercises that we do at home. They have videos for it. And that's
that's
part of,
awesome.
I love that. Anyway, I have to start them because I keep forgetting to do them. But yeah, I mean, I keep forgetting they're on. But anyway, go ahead
I
and finish.
Yeah, yeah. I have such a hard time with that. The like Heather's like I can put a DVD on or whatever, and I'm like. I don't want to do that. Like
You want to
half the
actually
time
get out of
she's
the
gonna
house.
laugh at me, I still want to do it. So I'm like, you know what? I can raise money rather than me give you $50 or $25. I can raise money. So
Right.
let me help the cause and go sign up for my first walk. I literally am gonna. I told her how I want to start. So they did it smart. They said in order for you to get your event T-shirt, you have to raise $150. Now
Right.
I'm on the board, the honorary committee for a walk for animals here locally every year, and $30. You register, you pay $25, you get your shirt.
Right.
Um, these people were kind of wise, and in that, in order to get your event shirt, you have to raise $150. It helps the cause.
Right.
And there's a cost for those shirts, but I'm like, I want to start collecting event shirts to show, I'm being active.
Right.
Um, I already have an issue with too much clothes anyway, so she's probably like loving that. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna raise $150 for each of us so that we can get those shirts. And then after that, there's other level prizes, and I'm very motivated by prizes. But at the same time, it's an opportunity to help.
Right.
Um, and so, I don't know a ton about the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I didn't do much research until the last few days. Um, but I have posted a link here. I pinned it at the top.
Mhm.
It's a link for our um, fundraising if you wanted to sponsor our walk. And then the other link is talking about how the donations are used. Because if you're anything like me, how your money spent is important.
Right.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Please, I know I'm on YouTube, right? And um, this is just my personal opinion. It's not cold-hearted. If I could take $100 bill or $200 and go to a homeless person in our town, and we've done this, and take them to a hotel to let them sleep in a hotel for a night, and I pay for it, I would rather do that than give $100 or $200 to a homeless shelter that they're going to help people. Like
Right.
I don't question what they do with the money, but I'm seeing my money impact somebody immediately. That's
Right.
how I am. So, it's like sometimes we're like, as far as the um this donation goes, it's like I wish I could just take this money and help one person who I know is struggling with mental health or whatever,
Right.
and just directly impact them. But unfortunately, that's just not the way this is going about. So, you know, I've included a link here though to show how they spend the money.
That's
Um,
great that you did that.
80% of their money fundraised goes to programs, and only 20% of that money is used for administrative stuff. So,
That's not
I'm
bad. I
grateful for
mean,
that.
because you have to be able to pay the secretary. You have to be able to
You do.
pay all
You do.
those people, the mailings,
Even
the
the website, even the
everything.
website that they're showing you all this on costs money.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and so but you can literally click on it on that page and you can see their financials. So
Wow.
it is very transparent. Again, I don't know enough about the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention to 100% endorse them, but at the same time, um, we're looking at this as an opportunity to put money into something that can become a beacon of hope,
Yeah.
and really just encouraging other people to do that. So um, if anyone is interested, please do not feel guilted into it or obligated. There's a link pinned at the top. Go ahead and sponsor us. I was so blessed. I created a Facebook fundraiser through their website,
Hmm.
and it sets a goal of $150, and so that's awesome, right? I want to get my shirt. So about less than an hour after I posted it, I got a notification on Facebook, and I went into Heather and I said, "Hey, it says that I met my fundraising goal." And then I look, it said $500,
What?
and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know who gave me the money, but it says I have $500." And so the company that I am furloughed from,
Oh my
the owner,
gosh.
and the vice president talked, and the company donated $500.
Wow. Oh
So
my gosh.
So
That
yeah, I
makes
got
me
my
really
shirt.
happy.
I got my shirt. So
Yay.
and it's a much smaller shirt. I can remember when I'm on this honorary committee for it's called Lollipop Farm. It's a humane society type place here locally, and they used to have to special order my shirts so that I could get the event shirt in the
Mhm. Uh-oh. Am I
back because
still
I was
here?
getting. Yeah, I went black because I was getting a phone call.
Oh, okay. I'm like, uh-oh.
Sorry, sorry about that.
I lose it a
I,
lot of times. It'll lose the signal, so I thought it was me.
yeah. So my event shirt is gonna fit. And it
Yay.
didn't have to get special ordered. So let's
Such a
get
blessing.
caught up.
You're right.
Heather's has we've had our gym membership since June 12th. We go mostly every day. We also ride our bikes
Aw.
and go for walks with the pups. Our dogs, my little dog especially, she loves to run alongside of me when I'm riding the bicycle. If I leave without her, she's mad.
Oh, that's funny.
Donna's loving her morning workout. So Victoria, what she's saying there is you
Yeah,
need to get on the stick.
I know. She's like 10 a.m. Victoria. I told her today.
Yeah,
I'm like, Dad, gummit, because she texted me and she said, "Don't forget 10 a.m. workout." Now this was, I don't know, 9 a.m. I got busy
right.
working and it totally. I need to set my alarms.
Mixing it up, gym and workouts. I sit on my desk chair all day. I mean, I'll get up and walk somewhere. Usually it's to open the refrigerator and make sure there's still food in it and then shut it. Going to the gym first thing in the morning keeps us accountable every day to exercise. Any other physical. We set our alarm well, I set my alarm. I used to set it for 6. And that was good because I would snooze it a couple times. We'd get up, we get to the gym. Now I know I can set it for 6:45 and still get to the gym by 7:30, and so I am, which I need to get back to. I need to change the alarm to 6. So if you see my email address there below, shoot me an email and remind me. Change
Change
your
it.
change your alarm back to 6 and get out of bed, you lazy bum. It's such a blessing. Watching my youngest lose weight, yeah. I
Yes.
have such a heart. I love. Um, Let me preface it by saying I don't mean this to be hurtful or because I don't know who's watching, but I have family members that are overweight, and I love them so much. Like I want to help them in any way I can in a
Right.
very non-judgmental way. Literally, I wish I could bring every one of them alongside of me and just like, okay, you're gonna come stay with me for a month.
Right.
I don't care. I'll go through my entire family. You're gonna sleep on the couch. It's gonna suck, but by the time you go home, you're gonna feel great, and we're
Right.
gonna get this thing kickstarted. I really wish I could do that. Um,
Oh,
I
you have a good
I
heart.
I can't wait for the day where I can say, that I'm getting to watch them because I know they all have it in them. The young ones, the old ones, they all do. My mom's doing amazing. My mom has been watching what she is also has diabetes and she's been killing it. So it's pretty
Oh.
exciting. Should post a video on YouTube of the dogs running. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. They do love it. Sorry, 1 second. I have this notification. Um, so yeah, that's where we're at. I'm still plugging along. Um, I know we don't have a ton of people watching, and we've been on for about 46 minutes.
That's all right.
But I'm super grateful for everyone that has come on and the fact that you take time out of your day, to do this. This is it's enjoying. It's like shutting other things and seeing that confidence is amazing. You're not wrong. That's
Yes.
absolutely right. He's been the heaviest. I'm looking over here, so I'm missing. He's been the heavy kid. Sweetest my 3. That's it. I think the fattest kid is the sweetest. And you said heavy, I say fat because I'm the fattest kid in my well, I was the fattest kid out of my 3. Um, and if any of them are watching, I know they know that I meant that as a joke. But I was definitely the sweetest too. Uh,
That's not a joke.
that's that's not a joke. That's right. Um, but yeah, I appreciate this time that you and I can get on here and just talk a little bit about
I
it.
enjoy it.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to kind of push this and see how much further it goes.
Yeah.
Um, Heather and I talked. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, so remember we were talking about changing my YouTube channel name.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want to. She doesn't want to do that
Okay.
because she's like by changing it, um, you're going to we originally created this channel to really kind of like document the woodworking and stuff that I do. Um, and so she's
Oh,
she's like,
Heartman
I want
made.
to see, yeah, she's like, I want to see you get back to doing that, and I'm like, I will. But so I gotta find it in the messages. Oh, she's got it right here. So she wrote it down. So Heartman made, okay. Let me preface this by saying there's a verse in the Bible. It's the book of Jude, second to the last book of the Bible, and it's only one chapter long. In verse number 22, it says, "And if some have compassion, making a difference." Right, and that's kind of like been our theme for our life together. Like we've wanted to, whatever we do, make a difference and do it by showing compassion for other people. So
Right.
it's really kind of, we've been together for 15 years next month, and we'll be married, or we are married for 14. We got married 9 months after we met.
Aw.
So that's kind of like been our theme. So it comes into play here. That's why I said so. Heartman made, HARTMANMADE. So Heartman, Heartman, Heather Adam, rigorously trained, moving and nutrition, making a difference every day.
Oh, I like it.
So we're not going to change our name. We're just changing what our name means.
Aw.
And
You need to update your about page.
yes, exactly. So we're going to do that. We'll probably do a video to talk about it. Heather does not want to come on the camera. She really has no desire. She said
Aw.
she plans to make very few guest appearances.
She's like Todd then. He does not want to be
Yeah,
on camera. He
but
just
she
doesn't.
has so much to offer people. Like she is a very big heart to help people. She's a researcher. She's got so much information, and so we're also looking into taking some sort of health coach certification.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so
That would
that'll
be
give us some credibility.
yeah.
Um, I know I kind of mentioned it before. Sometimes I will, but I'm not thrilled with being in the spotlight. She's my shining star. Um, so my doctor that I see, he's he's kind of like, I guess he's moved from, he was in urology, and now he's working with the practice that we go to,
Mhm.
and he really specializes in men's health, so he's working to grow that.
Yeah.
um, and so in the beginning, like, it started out with, do you want me to tell you what to do? And I said yes, and then I did it, and like within the first month I had like amazing results that haven't stopped. And so the last time we were there was September the 8th, I think. No, September the 6th. And he said when we were leaving, he's like, I tell everybody about you guys because
Aw.
I'm doing what he said and I'm seeing results. And so he
Yeah.
asked me early on if I'd be willing to like do a video interview with him to talk about my
Oh, that'll be
results. If he
good.
basically if he could use me
Yeah.
to for that. And when I got furloughed, we talked about potentially coming on and coaching people for him. Um,
Oh, that would be wonderful.
so that's kind of where we're headed. Um, and so really kind of rebranding the channel is important because it's like never in my life. I mean, like I don't want to drop, like, we're on YouTube, right? And I feel like I'm having a conversation with friends, and but I don't
Yeah.
I can't forget that this is on the internet.
Right, right.
Anyways, there's a person, and if I said his name, you'd know who he was. But he financially was a mess in his life. He went bankrupt, and now people pay him lots and lots and lots of money for financial advice. And I would pick on that guy. Now that guy helped me,
Mhm.
and a lot changed in our lives because I followed that guy's program. Um, but I'm like, yeah, who goes to, this guy who went bankrupt to ask him, how to use their money, right?
Right.
That makes, but it kind of does make sense, right? Like,
It makes
listen to
perfect
him.
sense. He went
Don't do
through
what
it.
I did. Do what I'm doing now. And so, like, I'm like that guy. I almost said his name. Of like health. Like, don't do what I did. Do what I'm doing.
Right, right. Well, people relate to that more. They relate to you because they're where you were and they
Yeah.
want to be where you are. So
Right.
they're relating to it's very relatable.
Sure. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's kind of our you know
Plan.
plan, like
Yeah,
benchmarked plan. So
that'd
we'll
be
see
cool.
where it goes. It's amazing to me. Like, I I've seen so many things that have amazed me. Um, but yeah.
God has a
Anyways,
plan.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And so, it's our goal to take as many people along with us as possible.
Right.
We're not looking to make money right away. Really, I have a job that pays our bills. So if
Right.
we can, in our free time, help people, like, we literally have offered to take people to the gym with us for nothing.
Aw.
Essentially come over to our house, and we literally feed our friends and show them what we're eating, and
Hmm.
that kind of stuff. And eating this way is not cheap. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah. No, it's very expensive.
At all. And I don't have to buy bars or anything like that. But when you only eat meat, um,
Meat
or
is
animal
expensive. Yeah.
products, everything has gone up.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if your gas has gone up and your energy is like, everything has gone up, and the food at the grocery store goes up,
Yeah.
everything has gone up. So,
Yeah.
but it's all
Really
right.
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm
So
excited for you guys. I'm excited.
yeah, I I guess we can see if anybody has any other questions, and then we could probably wrap it. I don't know.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions before we go? We barter to get our eggs for free, though. Yay!
We do. She is so not wrong. And I was so uncomfortable with that at first.
Aw.
Like, Ashley Ratcliffe. Do we know Ashley? Hi, Ashley.
Yeah,
That's a
Ashley
new
comes
name
to
for
my
me.
show in the mornings. Hey,
I
Ashley.
love it. Welcome. I'm gonna make her a mod.
Cool.
Um, I was so uncomfortable with it, and then as soon as I asked the person, and it's a friend of mine, okay, so it's
Uh-huh.
not, and they're like, yeah, so now we get our eggs for nothing, and it's a huge
Nice.
blessing. Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
I think I made her a mod. Can you put another comment in the chat, Ashley? Make sure that worked.
Yeah, Ashley, say something in the chat or say hello again.
All right. I'm sure it worked.
Yeah, I'm sure it worked too.
So,
Mm.
well,
All right, you
how
guys.
anything you want to? I feel like I did a lot of the talking again.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Eventually, we're thinking about having some guests on too. We're gonna bring on some guests.
Donna, what is your neighbor sorry for?
Yeah, what's he sorry for? It's his way of saying I'm sorry. Don't leave us hanging there, girl. It makes me wonder what happened.
For all the cockadoodle doos. Ah, yes.
Oh, I
That's
can
awesome.
see that. It
That's
doesn't matter.
awesome.
You're not asleep in the morning anyway.
Yeah,
She gets up so early.
that's awesome. Yeah, so our plan is absolutely to continue this monthly. We want to be able to bring more people on. Um, and we'll have to have it a little bit more structured so I, keep my mouth shut and let somebody else talk a little bit more. Um,
Yeah, we want to bring
so
people on so that they can tell us their story, how they're losing
absolutely.
weight, what they're doing, what works for them. Because something that works for them may work for you. It may not, but at least
Right.
if we all know about it, then we can all
That's it.
try it and see if it works for us too. So,
Yeah,
maybe they know
absolutely.
something that we don't as far as like foods that they're buying at their store or whatever. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I feel like if nothing else, it's good to know someone's alongside with you, even if they're doing it differently. Like
Yes.
we have the same. I'm not the only person here that's like digging this road.
Right.
And while
Exactly.
my shovel looks different than yours, we're both putting in the same kind of work and looking for the same kind of results. So
Right. Exactly. We're going down the same road. Different paths, maybe, but the same
that's it.
direction.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, everyone, thanks for coming in,
Thank
and
you.
we made it about an hour. We can go ahead and wrap it, and um, we all want everyone
That's
happy
it,
and
Donna.
healthy. That is 100% right.
Exactly.
So, guys, thank you. Can't say it enough. Appreciate you. Please feel free to share this with others, um, and we will talk to you all again soon.
Next
Thank
month.
you. Bye
Bye,
for now.
guys.
Ending.